This is my 2016 Mini Cooper, and in this video we are gonna sell it. This car has gone through a dramatic transformation. We went from a crash car found on auction to rebuilding it to be not only fixed, but also with updated parts from 2023. So this car, even though it's 2016, looks like a car fresh off the lot. But as time would have it, it is time to sell it. So we're gonna go through my steps of how I went to list this car, with taking professional photos, with taking a video, where to list it. We hope to show you the things that we did to sell this car, as well as lessons we learned along the way. Make sure you like and subscribe, but most of all, we hope you enjoy. My name is Ethan, and welcome to Car Creations. Right now, we're halfway down to Florida. We have stopped at this beautiful bridge and waterfall. Our buyer is coming all the way over from Germany to Florida. We're driving all the way from Michigan down to Florida to meet them. And not only did I have to remove some mods, I also had to fix a few things before we gave it to them. If you have a modified car, even one with full OEM equipment like mine has, it's not for everyone. So you can actually end up losing a lot of money if you sell it as is. But if you're very open to buyers and remove brakes or exhaust or some of the other modifications, you can get a good deal for yourself as well as for your buyer, because you can go and take those parts, put it on your next car, or sell them all together. So that's what we did with this car. So as you can see, it's not just a normal Mini Cooper. There is a carbon fiber bonnet as well as aggressive front JCW end from a 2023. We have a large 18-inch alloy rims. At the back we have the 2023 JCW LCI2 rear end, which matches the front with the aggressive diffuser, with the nice blacked out Union Jack tail lamps, as well as the LCI2 Mini logo. And then once you get inside, there's also a ton of changes there. On the inside, the old dashboard, cluster, and infotainment system are gone and are replaced with some OEM ambient lights, digital cluster, new steering wheel with paddles, and a full touchscreen infotainment system. We are doing a merch drop on July 12th. Using Mini and BMW designs by local artists, we have created some super cool shirts. So make sure you watch out for the announcement. If you want to win a shirt of your choice from the selection, all you have to do is go comment on one of our BMW rebuild videos, post it below, and we'll be picking one commenter from each video to win. So the first thing that we did was made sure that we detailed the car inside and out as best as we possibly could. And we went around and we took photos from each angle of the car. So we started at the back, we took one of the back angle, keep going around, and we tried to take it at around just above between your chest and your eyes. And it kind of gives the best angle for the car. And then we opened the doors, took of all the doors. Inside, we took photos of the front dash, as well as the seats, each one of the seats and mats. And when we took a photo of the dash, we try to do it from eye height. It's really important because when you sit in the car, that's what you're gonna see. And then finally, it was time to list them. So we found the best of the photos. We tried to make sure we didn't over edit them. And then we posted them to Facebook. Facebook Marketplace is one of the best places to post them. A lot of them are paid websites. So Facebook Marketplace is kind of my favorite one to use. I figured that since minis are kind of all about having fun and quirkiness and whatever, I decided I would use AI to write me the perfect post for this car. So as you can see, I had a number of buyers reach out, but finally I found someone that was a subscriber to the channel, as well as someone that wanted the car pretty much as is, except they didn't need the brakes, they didn't need the JCW exhaust, and they didn't need the spoiler. We're now gonna be putting on the old exhaust. The new one's out, the old new one should go perfect. I was able to give him a good discount on the car, as well as I can go and sell those parts for some money. He also did want the roof rack as well as roof box. So we made a deal with that and threw those on and started getting prepared to go down to Florida. Now, this entire deal hinged on one thing, and that is the parking sensors. Now, parking sensors and the channel have kind of a rocky history, because it was actually the first retrofit that we did on this car. I got so tangled up in wires that I kind of gave up on finishing the project and the video. Eventually, I did get all the wiring sorted out. I did install the module, but the coding was beyond me, and just the thought of having to code that into this car that's already complicated with all the other retrofits was not something I was willing to tackle. But when he reached out to me, I figured, well, get the coding done by someone else. He would be happy and I would be happy. Maybe I could finish that video once and for all. We got a coder that was willing to attempt this, and in the middle of the night, I was on the computer with him working through the coding for the module. And we found out that the module we installed was not showing up on the car. So I had to pull apart all my wiring, redo all my wiring, and once again, go back to coding. And this time, the module was appearing, but once coded, only 2 of the parking sensors were working. So at this point, we only had 2 days left till we had to leave. So I went to MINI, ordered 2 parking sensors, hoping with all my heart that that would fix the problem, and it did. Went ahead and did all the flushes, all the maintenance items like filters and everything. I did all the oil changes, I did everything possible for this car, and we are now ready to meet him. And it's also very important that you have a bill of sale or something that basically says that the buying party knows that they're buying the car as is, because you never know what's going to happen down the road. You try your absolute best to describe all the issues and make sure that it's the best condition when you sell it, but sometimes there's issues and you don't want to be liable for those. So also with any sale, especially people that you don't really know or don't know at all, it's a good idea that you meet at a bank so you can take the money that they give you and take it right to your bank and deposit it. So whether you're getting it cash, whether you're getting a cashier's check, a bank draft, whether you're doing whatever means of payment, you're both at the bank so you can verify that the money is transferred from them into your name. When selling a car, there's 3 means to prove that you own the car. You have the car, you have the title, and you have the keys. And you always want to make sure that you have control over at least one of those. So if you're shipping the car somewhere, don't ship the title till after you get the payment, but most of all, make sure you always have control over at least some part of the ownership until both parties are satisfied with the agreement. At least that's what my father-in-law told me. One last drive on Twisty Road before we get back to the highway, continue making our way down to Florida. And just like that, I woke up early the next day and it is now time to sell this car. I am feeling very sad. I am probably look a little bit sadder on camera because I'm so tired. But today we're gonna sell this car and get on to the next chapter of the Car Creations YouTube channel. So I'm gonna go, I have all my paperwork right here. I have my keys somewhere, oh, in my pocket. I have my car all clean and washed, and we have the place that we're meeting all set up. Just have to put that into my maps, and I'll go over there and meet him, sign some papers, and get this car sold. And with that, we can conclude the video. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you learned something. Please make sure that you like it and subscribe, as we really appreciate it. Most of all, we hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. And with that, there it goes. Goodbye, Minnie.